What's up, everyone? We're here today with the cast and crew of Cinegang's new film to answer the top asked questions about their team goal project and what they learned making it.
First question, what is the film about? So this film is about a girl who is applying for a job at a company, and when she enters their building's elevator, she's taken for a wild ride where each floor is weirder than the last.
Ba 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 ba.
How did you come up with this idea for your team goal? Great question! We wanted something that could showcase the skills of everybody. Sometimes during stand-up, we also have prompts, and the concept was basically inspired by a bunch of these prompts. Like, if you were an elevator, what music would be playing inside of you? And then there were also horror prompts that just kept the joke going. Every time somebody added more and more, eventually we thought, wait, actually, this is kind of a good idea. Inspired by all those prompts, I decided to just combine all of the worlds and ideas that we were thinking of and put them all into one building. The elevator itself was inspired by the stand-up prompts, and then the idea to have each designer or a collab between designers create one floor to showcase everyone's amazing talent in Cinegang. And we also decided to have it mix of live action and animation so that everyone's skill, including our illustrious lead actress's talent, Miss Pauline, is showcased. Hope you like it.
What was the main priority during the pre-production process? One of my priorities as the director of photography in making this project is to make sure that the vision of our director Anika and the writer Gary is on track, and the goal of the project for everyone at least is to have fun and enjoy. What was the pre-production process like? Very smooth and easy, at least on my end, because everyone, even if we have part per person, everyone is willing to help out each other.
What was the most exciting part of the film? For me, the most exciting part was first collaborating with each other, like bringing our imagination together to life, and also tying our different ideas and having fun with each other on the set. There was a time na sobrang tawa na kami ng habang nag-film. So, iba yung energy namin working as a team and then making the whole experience so much fun.
I think a challenge was also me not being able to make ambag with the post-prod because I want to be in SMLP anymore. So, I really had to take the acting role because para naman may ambag ako. But yeah, I'm not an actress.
What were the challenges Ali faced since she entered the team late? Na-hire ako sa team parang gitna na ng production. So, since na-finalize na nila yung main plot, yung schedule, and yung roles, I had to catch up. Pero hindi siya masyado naging overwhelming kasi dahil may board na naka-dumb down na lahat ng information. Also, even when you don't really have a very important role or parang main character role, it helps to stay in the loop when you take yung mga small tasks or big tasks like holding the mic or helping the actor prepare, ganon. Also, to add, making this film, tas work from home setup parang 90% of the time, it really helps if like may board na everyone in the team can look back to nandun lahat ng minutes, yun nga, yung storyboard tsaka yung flow. So, para everyone's on track.
How were you able to balance sticking with the plan and still having room for fun and improvisation? Balance was achieved by following first what was written on the script, and then by keeping an open mind and willingness to act on great ideas that randomly pops in. One example was when I was preparing my costume and props for my role. The team saw me in my costume and suddenly came up with a wild idea of using my character for the opening billboard. So they made me walk and act in a fun way. It wasn't planned at all, but it was fun and it was good improvisation.
So the question is, how were you able to bring the elevator and different floors to life during post-production? So this is the meat and potatoes of the team goal, the post-production. Dito namin nabuhos yung creativity namin, and ayun, we started off by choosing the specific backgrounds we wanted to work on. For example, yung strengths and what we wanted to learn. Yung iba nag 3D, like yung elevator namin is a 3D render. May mga backgrounds kami na naka-vector using Illustrator and also Photoshop na stylized painting, mga stuff like that. Ayun, as we do our style guides, parang gumawa muna kami ng mga mood boards to establish the vision of every scene with approval of our writer and our director. And then, madalas kami mag-team huddle, especially nung pre-production, to iron out the kinks and then discovering new PD learnings while we make the background. So, yun naman yung goal ng PD team goal is to learn, di ba? So, yung sa akin, parang goal ko talaga dito was to magamit yung perspective. And ayun, nung di ko siya nagawa, nakahanap ako ng cheats like using photo bash and 3D, tas paint over na lang. So, kahit di ko nakuha yung perspective, parang may napulot pa rin ako na technique to work around that. So, ayun, we also had the creative freedom to inject our own styles and quirks sa backgrounds, pati sa characters, which made production fun. And the usual, madalas kami mag-peer review and getting approval from the advisors namin na yung director and writer.
So, what were your roadblocks in post-production? It would be the usual answer na you don't have free time, quote-unquote, because yun nga, you're balancing other work alongside it. But how we tackled this was, syempre, cards first, and then whatever free time you have, that's when you work on it. And at the start kasi, we made a calendar na. So from there, it's not just for planning, it also became like a checklist for us to see na if all of us as a group and individually were on track. For me personally, one thing that really helped was constant communication. Kasi from there, you can actually like consult and compare with peers na parang if your methods like work or not, or if you can do something way better, if you can work smarter, or if may any hacks that can actually help. Yun.
What were your biggest learnings from this short film experience and how can you apply these to our work in SMLP? Biggest learning, definitely seeing a new side to Cinegang's team dynamic and obviously doing a lot of pre-work at the start of the year. So a lot of planning, a lot of organizing and delegating way before we even started shooting. So that really helped move the film along even if we had a lot of work in 2024. Even if it was a side project, it also opened up a new form of trust and camaraderie with each other on our day-to-day. So that really helped and it made it easier for us to go through actual cards. So I think that's something that's really important tackling in a group setting.